it's Zach Randolph. Then it's Lee. And it's Barnes in at the 4 slot. And here's Conley outside. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by Lee. The drive by Thompson, and he gets it to go.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger. And really, the Grizzlies might have dropped to 5th in the West in the final week, but they were near the top for most of last season. Often could be found in that 2 spot.
Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against Brooklyn.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Green, good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got his first basket of the night.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Conley for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And another fast break for the Memphis Grizzlies. They're running. And the dunk by Barnes.
Another basket here, and they have really come out of the gates fast in the first quarter, Kevin.
And it's the Warriors' ball, trailing by 10. Thompson in the corner, stolen by Carter. Pushing it up. There's the 3. Kicks to Lee. Curry with the steal. He dishes it to Green. Thompson outside. Back to Green. Tipped away. And stolen by Barnes. And here's Conley outside. The offensive rebound. Carter kicks to Conley. From deep, there's the bucket, good. Conley's got 12 points in the game. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And Green gets it to go.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet.
And the Warriors making a change here.
Yeah. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Golden State. Gasol, wide open, he fires. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Here's Barbosa. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Gasol. Right from outside. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Wright's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Doris Burke spoke with Steve Kerr. Doris?
He brought up Marc Gasol, a kind of sleeper player he thinks could give them trouble. Coach said he's a guy 7 foot plus. He's very skilled, can shoot and finish over either shoulder, and he doesn't shy away from contact. He's a guy you have to really pay attention to. And I've told our guys, we can't let him have a big game. Fellas, we'll see how they do against him.
And as always, Doris, thank you. The drive by Green. Here's Bogut. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Passes to Iguodala. Golden State moving it around. Pass to Green. The drive by Iguodala. Just 3 to shoot. Curry with a wide open look. Good on the triple.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
A look from Gasol, and another basket for Memphis.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Curry kicks to Barbosa. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And the Grizzlies leading by 19. Now the feed to Udrih. From beyond the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
Which is the main reason, partner, they're sitting on this big lead. Awesome shooting so far.
We're at the end of the first quarter. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, he told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
They came out with the purpose of playing for one another, making the extra pass throughout that first quarter.
Guys, that is simply just good basketball. I mean, really good basketball. Total team effort out there.
On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Harrison Barnes is out there with Festus Ezeli, and it's Livingston in at the 5. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
And how about Shaun Livingston? Just a terrific comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury, one of the worst I've ever seen, and he has willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league.
Conley dishes to Carter, screen by Lee. From outside the arc, and Vince Carter good for 3. Carter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams and their effectiveness from the three-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor to this point in the game.
Timeout called the Warriors. He's signed a nice 3-year deal with the Warriors, helped their bench. Great fit for that team.
No question. A rare package at 6'7", who's a true point guard and extremely versatile defensively. He can play alongside Steph Curry, handling the ball or off it, and easily to see why the Dubs were happy to get him.
Golden State's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. To the paint, here's Thompson. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. And it's 7 points for Klay Thompson.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Livingston, no luck. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Some changes for Memphis. Marcus All checked in for Carter. Green comes in for Matt Barnes. And Smith subbed in for Mike Conley.
Mark Gasol, Jeff Green, Russ Smith.
On defense, the Warriors. And it's Gasol penetrating. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Gasol's got 10. Well, Greg, for Thompson, last season an uptick in his free throw attempts and his assists, and Clark, a reflection of his activity with the ball in his hand.
He's a complete player, terrific offensive player, outstanding defensively as well. And what I like about him is he never lacks for confidence. He stays aggressive at both ends of the floor.
And Lee with the stuff.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Thompson outside, shot to stop the run. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists tonight.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. The body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
Good.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Shot from 16. They get it back.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
It has been a lopsided battle on the boards, no doubt. Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Thompson outside. He feeds it to Barnes. Over in the corner, Livingston. Thompson in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Again, Golden State.
Well, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
The Roracle, or Oracle Arena, was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them one off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
Well, I tell you what, you look at the Warriors, and they were actually unstoppable in every way last season. Average home margin of victory was 13+ points. A lot of those games weren't even that close as they let things get tight in garbage time.
And more on the Warriors' home dominance. Shot almost 50% as a team at home, which led the league. Shot over 41% from beyond the arc as a team.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Draymond Green comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. Udrih can't hit. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. On the wing, Thompson. A 3-ball and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. 1:51 left to play here in the half. For 3, Smith. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, gutsy shot to come right back at him with the 3 of his own.
Well, we've seen it before. He doesn't have any problem trading shots with anybody.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Udrih. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 7 points for the quarter.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Rejected by Gasol. And the wide open shot from Green. Thompson with the rebound. Warriors have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Boy, he's really doing a nice job taking advantage of what the defense is giving.
Smith outside. It's tipped. Here's Gasol, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. Here's Curry. 11 points for him in that last game.